Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and play another song off the new album right about now. See, look, that's kind of pitiful, I know, but, you know, look, I'm fully aware that in the year 2010, or 9 or whatever it was, to be making CDs and trying to sell them is really like the equivalent of just hitting your dick with a hammer. You know what I mean? But goddamn it, I'm gonna get it right. I don't care what anybody thinks. I'm not gonna try to confuse you with free downloads or anything like that. I'm not trying to confuse anybody. Just buy records, man. Is it so hard? Is it such a big deal? Global warming, corporate America, boo-hoo. Buy a goddamn record, take it home, turn the lights out, lay down and enjoy that shit. You know, like let it just roll over you, man. That's what I did. Look how I turned out. Anyway, I don't want to get ahead of myself. This is one of the last songs that we recorded for this new record, and for those of you who didn't read the owner's manual, which most of us don't. This is an album that was recorded entirely in Mexico City. Yeah. Which is kind of a long story, but somewhere along the line I got it into my head that recording in this day and age, it's just gotten too easy, you know? I mean, literally, I got 5 guys on my block. They stopped me and, dude, come on over to my basement, my coat room, and you know, we moved the washing machine out of the way. We're making records in it. And it's like, that's cool. You know, maybe later. So I just think the whole process of recording has gotten very complacent, you know, and you know, with the technology, it's really easy to fix things now. And well, you know, to do something really true, it's not as easy as you might think. But anyway, this isn't a lecture about that kind. There's no end to that. But truth, what is truth? What is myth? What's reality? Who cares? Anyway, somewhere along the line, I got it in my head that I had to go somewhere outside of the country to record this record, especially because of these songs, which were, you know, they were just kind of, they're not political songs, because I'm not really a political person, and they're not really protest songs, because personally I hate protest music, but they are snapshots of people that are living in a particularly raw time in history. So, you know, that's that. Anyway, I went down to Mexico City, and a friend of mine and we spent like 2 days going around, and we heard rumors of studios. We went there. We heard a rumor of another studio. We went there. Oftentimes, it would be a beautiful space, and all the equipment had been ripped out. You know, a place from the 40s or something. Kind of amazing. But anyway, at the end of the second day, we were pretty much defeated, and we had one more lead. So we went to the studio, and we went in the gates, and the guy took us into the studio, and when I walked in, I could not believe what I was seeing. I was seeing a room and a recording equipment that was totally state-of-the-art. And when I say state-of-the-art, I mean like it was state-of-the-art at one time. And when it broke, they fixed it, you know? I mean, it was beautiful. I would say it was probably state-of-the-art somewhere around the time of the Eisenhower administration, but we're still looking at that. So one of the things that I couldn't have predicted about Mexico City, although I was really trying to get that energy that you get when you're there, you just step on the sidewalk and you can feel the whole city humming, you know, vibrating. And it's really cool. And it's also a really beautiful place, and it's actually, it's like, what, like 7,000 feet up in the air. People, it's like, you could stand on the roof of our hotel and probably see your house from there. If you wanted to. So, one of the things that I couldn't have predicted was that within 3 days of arriving, we started hearing about this thing called the swine flu. And yeah, it was a riot. And it was like the Black Plague had come to Mexico City, and we couldn't have been in a better place at a better time. And everybody was tuning in to CNN, and Anderson Cooper Boy, that guy's a piece of work. That guy with the split screen giggling, you know, what the fuck is that? I mean, Christ. I dropped out of college after 2 years. I know that's not journalism. But, in fact, Anderson Cooper, I was complaining about him in Washington, D.C. recently, and a guy came up to me after the show and told me that he works for CNN, and that it's a well-known thing around CNN that Anderson Cooper not only wears bikini briefs, but he shaves his nuts. So, I don't know. I don't know how you feel about that. Yeah. Not that there's anything wrong with that. So things got worked up into a real. It was kind of paranoid, you know. It was hysteria down there, and we put on our blue masks and we went to work every day and tried to capture magic. You know, we'd be in there like. Trying so hard, you know, to get these songs to stick to the tape, you know. But one of the other things that I didn't know about when we went down there was that in Mexico City, it's an everyday occurrence that the power goes out like 8 or 9 times, you know. It's frustrating, man. So we're in there, we're like, you know, power would go out. Damn! You gotta stop that, man. And so I got frustrated. I started turning into the sort of uptight, angry white guy, you know, and I went out and I talked to the studio owner, and I'm like, I know we're paying like $8 a day for this place, man, but, you know, I grabbed him by the collar and I said, man, you don't know what's going on. You realize what's going on? We're in there trying to make a record, man. The power keeps going out. And he looks at me and he's like, I know. But he's back on now. That's some profound shit, man. I couldn't think of anything to say to that. So I decided I was going to try to get a little zen, you know, just roll with the punches. And it worked for a little while. It was brief. As you can tell, it didn't last very long, but we got through it. What's wrong? You guys don't have enough money? It's a tough economy. I've heard about it. You all right? Need change for a 20 or something? We're just waiting for you guys to take care of your business so we can play some music. And we're conducting, and I don't know what's going on down there. Anyway, listen. This is one of the last songs we recorded for the record. I promise it won't take half as long to play as it did to introduce you. Okay, so stick with me. Amen. But I will say this. This is a song about holding on, because right now we're living in a tough time. You know what I mean? The American dream, that turned out to be a myth, man. It's like it was right then and they moved it. You know, whoa. It was right there and then it was gone. So listen, I want you to hold on. Don't move back in with your parents, and God forsake, you know, don't let your parents move back in with you either. Tell them, work through it. Healthcare's on the way. All right. This is called Holding On, and you know, and I do mean this stuff. It's a tough time. We drive around the country. This is what we do for a living. You know what I mean? Look at this. I mean, we can drive around in this van. It's not paid for. You guys wouldn't believe what kind of shit we have to put up with. We got nights, some nights out here on the road, we don't even know where our next 8-ball of Coke is coming from. You know what I mean? It's rough. I said too much now. Hold on, everybody. My marriage on the skids, and the folks ain't doing well, but we're holding on. Yeah, we're holding on. It seems like maybe half the people we know got the same sad stories to tell, but we're holding on. Yeah, we're holding on. Oh, but you and me, baby, we don't have to die. No. No, we can't get it on like it's Saturday night. Hold see the doctor. He said, you should be dead. I said, I was, Doc, but now I'm back. Holding on. Yes, I'm holding on. Well, the doctor looked right through me. He shook his little head and said, what do you know about that? Looks like you're holding on. Yes, I am. Oh, but you and me, baby, we don't have to die. No, we can get it on like it's Saturday night. It's telling me up inside. For love is a river. It's a river. I'm watching it flow, baby. I think I might just run in it one time and get up to my neck just to know I'm alive. Figured I might as well go by and see Jennifer. I hear she's living back at home. Holding on. Holding on. I figured I might as well fill out an application on my way. But when I got there, the whole stall was gone. Oh, baby. The whole store was gone. But we're holding on. Yes, we're holding on.